It is day 29th of the challenge, so it is February 5th. It is 9:50 in the morning. I've been up for a couple hours and I'm hungry. So we're going to try eggs again, right? And yes, I made 5. I put 1 ounce of fresh mozzarella and a total of 1 and almost 2 tablespoons of butter, counting what it was cooked in. And I'm going to try eating extremely slowly with no water and no interrupted. Usually I down eggs really fast and I get interrupted and I have to talk during it. So Dino's sound asleep. The cats have been taken care of. So I'm just going to relax and eat it. Of course, the cats are fighting right now, but I'm not going to start eating until they stop fighting because, yeah, they hurt my stomach. Stop fighting. Alright, so it is 12:41. I have a lot to go do with my daughter. She has an appointment and we got to drop off some paperwork at another place. So we got to leave in like 20 minutes. And we won't be home until after 5 probably. So I am opening this beautiful picanha. It's almost 4 pounds. And slice it up because I'm going to be hungry, right? I'm going to be starving and cranky probably. And my good knife is dirty in the dishwasher and I'm going to have to go wash it. That is never going to make it through. Let's try just old-fashioned steak knife. Oh no, I'm going to have to go cut it, wash it. I really do miss the thin ones that I have them cut for me. So the next set, I will have them cut them thin. But we're almost 30 days of basically beef, butter, bacon, eggs. However, I'm not doing BBBBE because I had 3 coffees a day. I had full scoop of collagen a day by Perfect Keto, and it is flavored with, it is salted caramel flavor, stevia, sweetened. And I had about 4+ squirts of Skinny Girl syrup a day. Alright, so that is why some of y'all would say it's ketovore. Some people might say it's dirty carnivore. I am learning that there is more carnivore groups, scenarios, groups, way of doing it, beliefs, cults, cult-like, oh my gosh, then there is keto. Like, I'm still so lost in the carnivore world when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like, everyone's got different rules, different beliefs on how you should do it. It's so crazy, but it's working for me. Okay, so I did have the issue with the eggs this morning. The stomach issue was just a lot of pressure. I didn't bloat. I didn't get heartburn. Just a little nausea and a lot of pressure. The nose running thing continued all day. But I started sneezing yesterday insanely. And started to get some more sinus pressure again. So it's that time of the year that I get a lot of sinus issues anyways. So the point is for me not to eat high histamine things or things that bother me. However, right now it is not messing with weight loss or healing my body, in my opinion. I'm feeling great every day. And the more I eat eggs, the better it's going to be. Now, it could be because I bought those eggs 2 weeks ago. So they are not farm fresh like they were when I got them. They're over 2 weeks old now. So that could be one of the issues. I have a few more of them left and then I'm going to go get a new pack. This time I'm not going to be buying them way in advance like I was. That one I might have bought 3 weeks ago, to be honest. I really don't remember. I know they had just gotten them that day. And I still had some from the previous time. So I didn't open them until this week, I think it was. Alright, so I'm cutting these way thicker. Then I did the last set. But this way it will be ready for me. And I won't be home cranky. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. I'm about to also wash the pans. Nope, I washed the pans last night. So, yes, Freya, Mommy felt you. So the pans have already been washed. They will be ready for me. So the trick with this on no leftover, no meal prep, low histamine type diet is to be ready. Have your stuff ready, because when you get home, you might be starving like me. I usually get really hungry by 5. So, but I did eat earlier, so I'm hoping I won't be like, oh my gosh, I'm starving. And the air fryer takes 12 minutes. And if you want it rare, it's like 6 minutes. I'm gonna load the dishwasher before I go. So it's like 6 to 12 minutes, depending on how cooked you want it, right? And then you're eating. That is faster, because I don't microwave food, period. I really hate microwave food at all. So that is faster than cooking on the stove or trying to warm up a meal. I end up eating a meal prep cold because, like I said, do not like microwaves. I never have. I swear it changes the taste and texture. I don't care how many times people say it doesn't. I taste it. I taste it. And it smells different. Okay, so now we have meat ready for today and tomorrow and maybe the next day. But now I gotta load my dishwasher and get ready to walk out the door. Alright, so I am in here just waiting for Haley's appointment. Being bored out of my mind. Our first appointment, I ended up having to take ibuprofen afterwards because I got a splitting migraine. It was so hot in there and smelled so bad, like so much like cigarettes. Like, it was horrifying. And it gave me a horrible migraine even in my eye, and I thought I could go without it, but after an hour I'm like, no, I can't suffer like this all day long, especially since we have multiple appointments still. So I did have an ibuprofen, but I woke up this morning for the 3rd day in a row with no headaches and no having to take ibuprofen. So yeah, now I just have to pee, but I don't know where the bathroom is and I don't know when they're gonna come in here, so I just gotta wait. Okay, let's see if I can do this one-handed and hold the camera so we can go through my Temu.
You know I can hold it, right?
You didn't volunteer.
You didn't ask.
Alright, go over there.
Yeah, I gotta put this away first.
See? Now I still gotta wait. Hi, Sharky. Hi, Sharky. You gonna help Mommy open? You gonna help Mommy open? No one wants to see your butt, Sharky. Hold on, Chunky. We're waiting for Daddy. Oh, Thumper. Hi. Hold on. Okay. So, we got a couple of these. We're going to open them because they look smaller than I thought. Oh, they are smaller than I thought. But it's okay. The cats will like it. I got them blankies. It was $1.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me remove. This is nice. It's super thin, but it's nice though. How much was these?
$1.
See, I asked for $1.
This was 15 cents. It's a hair
Hairband.
tie. Everything's under $1. Most things are 50 cents in this list because I bought from the dollar list. A lot of things are $0.25, like these were all $0.25.
I know I'm moving around, but she don't want to use
this was $1 something. It's a mouse pad, which I'm excited about because it's Lisa Frank.
That's fancy.
And this is where you highlight books. Instead of using the highlighter, you use this tape and then you pull it back off. That was like $0.25. So all of this, everything in here
Pills.
is pill container. So all of this is under $1.
Bookmarks, pens. You can see the colors as well.
Most of this was under 50 cents. All right, this is for my pens.
It's a bling bling.
Let's open it.
Oh no.
It's
Come on, Barbie.
So I'm not sure.
Come on, Barbie. Open it.
Oh, that's pretty good for under $1.
Ooh, it stinks. It smells like glue.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Oh, it smells like rubber.
It's like glue.
That might have to be thrown out.
No, we'll take it out sooner or later.
I ain't going to my room stinking like that. Alright, this was under $1. A little kit.
No cutter kit.
Oh, look how pretty. Now that was so worth it, y'all.
Oh, hair clip.
Yes, for under $1. Oh, hold on. This one was not under $1. We'll come back to that. More. These are all, everything you see here is under 30-something cents.
Hold on, guys. Show them. Some kind of, I guess, bookmarkers or
No,
labels?
it's sticky.
Labels? Sticky labels?
Sticky
notes.
Sticky notes. Hold on, let me check my food. Give me a second.
And we got this red box.
Okay.
Right here.
2 more seconds on my food. All right, now this was $5. And worth it. Peacock. Mm-hmm. It's totally worth $5.
That's nice.
It's heavy duty too, and it comes in a cute box. Okay. Still, and these are supposed to be colored pens in different colors.
Trying to keep my hand steady, but I can't because I was lifting weights.
These were like 15 cents for 2. This is, I think, a flag, like a garden flag. Ooh, this is a soft, silky material. So this is a garden flag for the spring. That was $1. Oh, and a bunch of tags for 88 cents.
That's Dad's?
He got some on Amazon. More of these. A lot of these are for Haley. More little sticky things. Sticky note things. And that is it. Other than this is $3. $3. I know I can't fit it. I cannot fit it right now.
That's expensive.
But I fell in love with the pattern.
Yeah, Temu's always cheap.
So I'm definitely gonna have to lose weight for it, a lot of weight, but I bought it anyways because one day I will be back being smaller.
Temu, your favorite.
So yes.
Well, Temu has a lot of cool stuff.
Temu.
Yeah, Temu.
Oh, okay.
I got Spaceman and all this cool stuff.
Oh, you should show what you got. Hold on, y'all.
This is my room. You guys didn't see my setup yet, but this is what it looks like with the lights. I put light on the bottom because, you know, you gotta see where the cat's going. So, and that's my 8-foot Husky weight bench. I think it was like 5,000 pound pressure, which is pretty cool because I can stand on it and plate my stuffs. And this is what it looks like with the light off. This is the other side. But we're not here for all this. We're here for what I got from Temu. I got this little guy, which is pretty awesome. And then I got that Spaceman up there. So that's the main ones I got from Temu right there. This is pretty cool. And this is my setup right here. It's got going on some stuff. Yeah, that part's all messed up. I got to redo all that side. But then I got my TV down here, some storage. It's a tiny room, so I got my weights down there, my weight bench. I pull it out and stuff. So it's pretty cool. Not bad. I like my room. So on top is cyberpunk stuff right up here on the top. And then there's a Spaceman again. And then there's my Egyptian stuff. So the cool thing about it is, okay, this guy was 20 bucks. This space guy, I think it's about a foot. It's a foot high. And this guy, I think it was like 10 inches high. This guy was like 10 bucks on Temu. I just typed in the word Spaceman because they got multiple names because, you know, China stuff. But anyway, I just want to show you my Temu stuff.
All right, I forgot to record. I'm halfway through it. It's 10.5 ounces. I'm going to eat it all. It is, what time is it? 6:14. I did not overcook the fat or anything. And I'm hungry. So I totally forgot to record. Alright, I'm playing with one of my old tripods right now, the one I use in the kitchen. That is broken. I hate having to look upward, but every time I try to put it down lower so I can just look like this, it cuts my forehead off. It doesn't have very many positions on this one, like the tilt. It is broken and it will only do like a tilt like this instead of straight, and it won't do anything else. I used to have tons of tripods. Between Dino and the cats, I don't have any anymore. They're all broken. Every tripod I own is broken. So yeah, either someone trips on it or a cat supposedly gets to it or something. They all shatter and break. And no, I don't have storage closets because right now I was at extra small and I got to a 2X again, gaining that almost 100 pounds back. So I have a lot of clothes of every size because I'm not getting rid of them because I am going to get back small. Okay, I am going to get back small. And tomorrow we will discuss everything. Why keto worked amazing until I got the Delta version of COVID and why it ended up failing. And it wasn't keto's fault. It was my getting long haul COVID gave me mast cell activation syndrome, which gave me a histamine issue. And we will discuss that in tomorrow's video because it will be the video of completing 30 days because today is the 6th of February and we are at day 30. And tomorrow will be day 31. So tomorrow's video will be the completion of the first 30 days. And yes, I am continuing it, and I might add some chicken, try some chicken. Later, one of the things I'm definitely going to try will be first, like the keto chow, that's the soup base, so it doesn't have the sweetener in it usually, so I have to read the potato one when it gets here. That will be a thing I want to incorporate and try as well. There's a lot of stuff slowly that I want to try over time. But right now, this is working so well for me. Perfect Keto, 15% off of something. I don't know, it just came across my screen. But let's see. Well, I'll go ahead and show you what I ate for breakfast, and we will discuss it. Alright, it is 10 a.m. I am hungry. I'm doing picanha for breakfast. We have 9 ounces and 2 tablespoons of Irish butter. So I'm going to see if I'm still hungry at 5, like if I switch what I'm eating. Because every day I get starving at 10 and about 4 something, and by 5 I really need to eat. So we are upping our fats for our morning and see if that makes a difference, or if my body just has decided it wants to eat at 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. every day. Alright, I think I've played with it enough right now that maybe if I move my chair down a tiny bit, I think this is better because y'all, I had to push y'all way back on my desk and it just was not working. I'm afraid my mic will pick up the computer more than me. So, alright, so I ate that breakfast. I was pleasantly full, not stuffed, no nausea, no heartburn. Got a little dizzy after eating it for a few minutes, then I was fine. My water does give me a slight little heartburn in my throat, but there's nothing I can do about it. Water just, it doesn't matter. Now, if it was just plain tap water, I would be in some serious trouble, but it is alkaline water. I don't know how to fix the water issue in my stomach. It's been my whole life. And I can't drink coffee all day. I just can't. I'm down to 3 cups of coffee a day, and I don't want more. Okay, and each of those cups are 16 ounces instead of 24 ounces. So I went from 6 to 7 24-ounce cups of coffee a day, down to, and yes, some of those were black, down to 3 16-ounce cups of coffee a day. All right, and I normally put about 1 tablespoon of butter in my coffee, and a 1/4 scoop, whatever it takes to make a full scoop in the end, like 1/3 scoop of my collagen, Perfect Keto Salted Caramel Collagen. Each one gets that. So right now, each of my coffees is around 100 and something calories, maybe 110. And then on days that I'm very, very short on fats and calories, I will make those 2 tablespoons of butter in each of those coffee. My 3rd one today will probably be that. Now, yes, I ate every single bite of the picanha, all of it. All of it, all of it, okay? I did not leave a single bite. I'm going to start on my playlist that I have put together, the Trying to Heal My Body Lower in Histamines Carnivore Diet. I'm going to put other people in there as well. I've already started putting some. I don't always agree with everything they say, but everybody's body's different, so there will be information on all different categories. I've been watching like Bella Beef Butter Girl, whatever her name is. I've been watching her lately because she's shown up in my feed. And like she says, she doesn't like to show people what she eats and how much she eats because her journey is different than someone else's when it comes to carnivore. There's no set macros, there's no set anything. Like, it's just, here's your foods, and you eat until you're full, right? Everyone's totally different. Like, she explains in the beginning, she was ravenously hungry and just ate all the time. Like, there is days she ate 5 pounds of steak. Yo, I would throw my guts up if I did that. But the point is, every single person's body is different, and she was trying to make the point is other people tried to eat the way she did when she used to show people, and they would come back and say, hey, I ate it this way, Bella. Why didn't I lose weight? What happened? Why didn't I get your results? Because everyone's got different illnesses, everyone's got different genetics, environment, stress levels, hormone levels, so it just doesn't work that way. Okay, that's what I love about In Your Carb Confusion. When they're explaining, you might be in the hoopty car on the road, trying to get to the same destination as this person over here in this brand new sports car with nothing wrong with it. That hoopty car might only be able to go 5 miles an hour. It might have some breakdowns along the way, but they're both going to get to the destination, but at different speeds and different issues. That little sports car probably has no issues and can get there super fast, and the hoopty car cannot. Of course, they used other cars. I just say in hoopty and sports cars, but yes, there is a car analogous in the book, and that's what I love about it. So even if you're not going to do a ketogenic diet and you're going carnivore, I still suggest In Your Carb Confusion because it explains to you why we are taking those carbs away. It explains the journey is not the same for everyone. It's just, it helps your mind get ready. It gives you a good mindset to get ready. Because I was watching this nutritionist, she's tried every diet in the book on TikTok, and she is trying carnivore. She started the carnivore challenge about a week late, like I did. So she's on her week 3 of it. So I guess she's eating a week later than me. But she ended up having pizza and stuff. She had a cheat day because every diet she's ever had has a cheat day, and that's how she just mentally was like, nope, I'm ordering pizza and chips, potato chips and pizza, because every diet she's ever done has a cheat day, right? And she's not fat, okay? She's not fat. And I believe everyone's got to meet their own rules and live their own life to sustain a healthy lifestyle, right? But everyone's completely different. Here's the difference for me compared to her. When I was doing keto and I tried to do BBBE, so many times the heartburn would happen. I would get very, very sick, and it's not normal heartburn, it's the gushing. I would get so sick, right? Extremely sick. And I would fail and end up going and eating crackers and potatoes, and also my mental mindset, it wasn't there. It was like, oh my gosh, I'm missing my tomatoes, I'm missing my spaghetti sauces, I'm missing all my cheeses, I'm missing this, I'm missing that. Let me go have a donut. And y'all, you gotta remember, from the 5th of January back until October sometime, I was nowhere even keto. I was nowhere low carb, okay? I didn't want to trigger people, but there were days I would go get donuts with everyone else. Would I eat 12 donuts? No. Would I eat 6? No. Would I eat 3? I don't know. Maybe once or twice, yes, I ate 3. I would get brownies with people, because only floured products and crackers, crackers, potatoes, floured products were all I could eat. Did my family love that I was eating that way? And it made them happy because I could eat out anywhere. I could go, let's go, to this donut shop. 9 times out of 10, I did not like the donut shops we were at, and I did not order donuts at all. I ordered sugar-free Americanos and stuff like that. But Was I a different person because I just said the hell with it because I'm desperately ill with this heartburn, but when I eat this stupid donut or this potato or even french fries would help control the heartburn, and like I said, not normal heartburn. It was horrifying. I did it. And they were all happy with that because they got to eat and go and do whatever they wanted, right? Their life wasn't evolved around because, first of all, I'm the one that has to take them. I'm the one that pays for it. So, therefore, I have to be there. No one wants me sitting there not eating. And on top of it, I don't want to sit there not eating either. That's when I start feeling deprived. At least when I did keto, I felt really deprived if I couldn't eat wherever they were eating. And then I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm such a hinder for my family's happiness, right? Like, I'm an obstacle for it. So, yeah. And Dino doesn't mind me being big at all. He likes the big butt. He doesn't want my butt to go away too bad. Here's the difference. I was desperately ill and felt like I was dying. All right. And all of a sudden, the last month, none of that was helping my girl. It was just flowing 24/7, 24/7. And yes, the doctor is the ones that scared me multiple times. I was going to get esophageal cancer and everything if I did not stop the GER every day. And of course, the stomach doctor that was referred to 2 years ago, my appointment, is tomorrow, finally. Is tomorrow. After 2 years, when I don't need a needer, but I'm going to the appointment, right? We're going to establish care just in case for the future. So yeah, and none of that was working all of a sudden. And I got that horrible illness, horrible illness, November 20th and to Christmas, right? After Christmas, I was so sick. I had gotten so many things wrong with me from that illness. Couldn't get out of bed, couldn't do anything. And during that time, I started investigating because so many people, including my daughter and a lot of y'all, kept saying, I think you have mast cell activation syndrome. And I was like, what the heck is this? Everyone keeps talking about it. So I started diving, right? A lot of people have high histamines on it. It's like this whole list of stuff. And I started diving into my medical records. And yes, I have my 5-year-old allergy charts as well and medical records. Okay, so I'm diving. And I'm like, wait a minute. Everything my chart says, including from an allergist, even 17 years ago, basically pointed to mast cell activation syndrome, but most people didn't know about that. Most doctors don't know about that still to this day. And my newest test results, my histamines are through the roof, and my white blood counts are through the roof, and there's so much wrong with me. And then I bring it up to my doctor. Hold on. Okay. So there's not 100% tests for it. Like, the tests, like, I would never get a spinal test. And they're not, you know, a lot of these diagnoses are done by your symptoms, by your high histamines, by a lot of different things that all my blood work is. It's just loaded with it, right? High, positive, ANA, but don't know why. Like, all these horrible things are going wrong with me, right? So I went down the rabbit hole, and that's why we started on January 6th, the low histamine carnivore diet. So it's not as easy as most carnivore diets. A lot of carnivore diets, you can meal prep, you can eat leftovers. Some of y'all do drive-thrus, you go to restaurants, right? All those kind of things. Some of y'all do deli meat, some are clean and no, because it's processed with all horrible chemicals. It's not real. I'm learning that there are multiple carnivore diets, more than keto, way more than keto. So a histamine one, no, can't do any of that. It's way harder. However, we will go over all this stuff tomorrow, which I probably should have waited for all this for tomorrow's video. But I can tell you that I have no cravings for the donuts. Even when Dino says, don't you want a donut? Don't you want a brownie? Look at this. Yum, 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 yum. Nope. I don't feel deprived. I have no cravings. But every time in the past when I tried it, I did. But I wasn't doing a low histamine diet. So my body was so inflamed that it was just craving things to try to fix itself, and it was craving the wrong stuff. Like, it was making me want that sugar because it would make me feel better for a few seconds, right? So far, no cravings, no desire, no feeling deprived, and no giving a rat's ass if everyone wants to go eat it out or not. We'll take it to go and you can eat it at home then. I'm not going to sit there and just watch everyone eat. And on top of it, even if I did, everyone would freak out, especially my daughter. She can't handle that. She has autism, so no one comes at her for that. It just messes with her head, and she has an eating issue already. She's an undereater, severely bad. She's very malnourished, even though she's extremely overweight. That is from the polycystic ovary syndrome, and because she eats carbs. All right, she eats so little that she has no vitamin C, no iron, no protein, like it's extremely low, no vitamin B, no vitamin D. She's on tons of medications for all of it. But she has autism. She has a severe issue with textures, colors, taste. If it's not the same texture as last time, she cannot eat it. Smells, sounds, like food is hard for her. Food is hard for her. So yesterday, she does the tofu from Chipotle, the bowl, and she can always eat that. 99% of the time, she can always eat chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A. They're always consistent on texture and taste. But a lot of other places, it doesn't work. Other than Jimmy John's, they're consistent. She gets the lettuce wrap. She's not a bread person when it comes to hamburgers or deli meat sandwiches and stuff. She likes lettuce wraps for all that. That is because of me. When she was younger is when I started keto. I started keto in 2017, and she switched over. She already wasn't crazy about bread, but she switched over to all that stuff at that time, and she never went back. But trying to get her to eat is hard. So I don't care what diet she's on, because I can say here you can only eat meat, but there are 99% of the time she can't eat meat for weeks because her brain tells her she can't, and then she just starves. So we're not even trying that. And even though carnivore has changed my life mentally completely, she's not a person who can handle it. And her therapist and her had to explain, because I was not pushing it, but they had to make sure I understood that she couldn't handle it mentally, no matter what other people say. And I already knew that because I've lived with her whole life, 18 years. So I knew she cannot mentally handle it, because right now carbs is her happiness. Because usually when you make mashed potatoes, especially if it's made from my mom, it's always the same consistency. My mom makes it the same way every time. That's just, and she's addicted to cucumber sandwiches right now. So, and yes, she does eat the bread with the cucumber sandwiches. I just wish she would throw in some chicken breast or something in there, or some red meat. And she will eat stew a lot of times, but then there's times she won't. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. Who is that? Freya. Yep, that's Freya. So, I don't even know what I was talking about because I got way off a topic, y'all. Way off a topic. Anyways, I tried the breakfast this morning the way I did to see if it's me overeating, like too many eggs, like the volume, or if it's just probably an egg issue in the morning, because I have watched some people who can tolerate eggs in the evening and not morning, or they can tolerate eggs in the morning and not evening, because histamines change for each person depending on what their environmental allergies are and stuff like that. So I had no issue this morning with my food whatsoever. It was very, very yummy. And now we're going to see how long I can go. So that extra tablespoon, I don't know if I told y'all I ate 1 tablespoon and I put the other one in my second cup of coffee for the day. Because y'all, butter is changing taste. Like, I am tasting the butter more. I'm tasting the yummy creaminess inside butter now. Now that I have given up all sugars and given up all heavy creams, butter tastes so sweet and creamy, even though it's salty butter. Like, the taste has dramatically changed. And like, Bella gets excited for her eggs and steak, and that's what she said in the video I was watching today, and I was like, oh, what? That is how I've been feeling. I can't wait to have my picanha. Like, it makes me excited. It makes me more excited to get my picanha and air fry it than donuts ever did. Like, I crave it and I'm excited about it. So it's 100% mindset. You can't feel deprived. And I think a lot of people undereat. Like, I really do. Like, I think when you first go into it, especially the first 30 days, because technically I'm under eating. I should be eating over 2,000 plus calories a day. Period. And I'm not there. I'm around 14, 16. I had some days in the beginning at 2,000 and something, but now I am just not hungry. And I only get hungry twice a day. Once I eat during those hungry spells, it doesn't happen anymore. So when I eat dinner at night, that's it. After that, what y'all see is just bottled water. Yes, I know bottled water isn't healthy, but it's the whole stomach issue. So that's it. I'm going hours of fasting. I'm falling asleep around 11 something. Naturally, I'm waking up every morning no later than 7:20. I also leave my curtain open now when I go to bed. I think so that the sun must be rising around 11 or 7:20, because it's like every morning. Even the cats jump on me to wake me up at that time. Like, my body is anywhere between 7:20, 7:40 in the morning waking up naturally now. And I don't feel like I need to go back to sleep. I don't need alarms because I am waking up between those hours naturally, 100%. I'm only getting up to pee one time during the night, and probably wouldn't even then if my cats weren't sleeping on my bladder, right? They're on my stomach, and yeah. Now, I have noticed I've been having some calf cramps. I do take my magnesium daily. I get tons of sodium right now. I am drowning it in Redmond. Even my coffees. Plus, I'm taking my electrolytes from Keto Chow. Just not the flavor ones. It's just that dropper one. So I am doing all that. However, I think it's just my muscles being exhausted because they're not used to all these steps and all this walking. But, you know, we're getting there. And I'm getting intense again. I'm so excited, y'all. So excited. I took a picture yesterday, and that's what I'm using for my thumbnail for tomorrow. But I can see a huge difference, and when you see my thumbnail, you will see a huge difference, right? Like, a huge difference. And I'm going with the doctor's weigh-in that I did on the 4th of January, I think it was. The doctor's weigh-in was 255, and I told her don't tell me what the weight was, but then I was told the last time I went in the other day, because she was astonished how much weight I had lost. So I was wrong if I even told y'all on the 6th what my weight was, because it wasn't. And my scale is fixed now. It's completely fixed. And yes, I did put batteries in it. The problem was it was weighing this whole entire time wrong. So before the batteries died, I was just like, I am not losing as much as I should. Like, it is all over the place. One day it'll be way down here, and then the next day it's like 15 pounds more. And that's why once the battery died, I was like, I'm not putting batteries in it because I don't understand what's going on. Well, I put batteries in it, and now it's working perfectly fine. So I will do a weigh-in tomorrow. The problem was the batteries were going for a while, and I guess every time I got on it was messing up. Plus, there was a cat toy under it, and I didn't even realize it. So we're going off my doctor's weigh-in, not mine. Because there was a cat toy. One of those silly, I don't know, did they have one in here? The silly little, yes they do, hold on. Underneath of it, and it makes a difference. It had one of these under it, and it was all smushed. And once I pulled it out and changed the batteries, everything was fine. It was steady. Dina's weight is correct. My weight on it is correct now from what the doctor said the other day. Plus I've lost more since then. But clean underneath your scales. change your batteries regularly if you're going to rely on what a scale says. And I'm only getting on it once a month, so beginning of the, okay, I'm getting on it tomorrow morning. I will be getting on it, obviously, at the doctor's tomorrow. I will be getting on it at, the next week at the diabetes doctor. So yeah, because I was on metformin. I have not had metformin since the end of November because I ran out. So no, the end of October because I ran out and I didn't have insurance. So it will be interesting to see what my A1C is, especially since I ate tons of carbs in November, December timeframe. And then no carbs. 0 carbs in a month. Like, I'm so thrilled. Like, y'all, I went off of sweet and low. No more sweet and low. Down to 3 squirts a day of skinny syrup when it was 3 squirts per coffee. Down to 3 16-ounce coffees. No heavy cream. I've eliminated so much. And I'm only doing maybe 3 to 4 ounces a week of fresh mozzarella. And that's just when I have eggs because I don't like it without it. But, yeah, I'm going to shut up because I think I made a really long video and I still got to show you dinner tonight. Alright, it is 5:30 and I am not dying of hunger, but I have peed a billion friggin' times. It's been irritating. I've had to stop everywhere and pee, like every 5 minutes or so. I did just get me an Americano with butter. They don't use the sweetened butter at Starbucks anymore. It's salted butter. So I got that. So it is a real bulletproof coffee in my opinion. Like the original OG, not the ones you buy made up in a store, right? The original with some espresso and butter. And that is what I'm having right now until I get home and can make some more picanha. But right now I'm not even hungry, which is surprising. At 4:15 I got a little nauseous and a little hungry, but it passed. It passed after I went pee, y'all. Like I went pee and was fine because I was having to find a bathroom and I really had to pee, which made me hungry and nauseous. That's weird. Usually that doesn't happen. But as soon as I peed, I wasn't hungry anymore and I wasn't nauseous. So anyways, gonna drink this. Okay, I've taken my blood pressure and it was fine. We're taking my blood sugar because I am oversensitive and over emotional. And yeah. So we're just gonna take it. Okay, 95, which is weird because, y'all, I have not eaten or had a coffee that had any kind of syrups or anything in it since this morning, right? And it is 7 almost. And I haven't eaten anything else because we haven't been home long. .2 ketones. All right, sometimes ketones make me extremely jittery, nauseous, anxious. So the other day when I had high ketones, I was really in shock because I felt amazing. Because normally when I did keto and had high ketones, I felt like I do right now. Jittery, anxious, nauseous, on edge. Most people say ketones make them feel like amazing. So why is it with me, it seems to be the opposite when I have a lot of ketones in my blood? Does anyone else feel that way or is it just a me thing? Also, I only drink this much of the coffee. I'm just too full filling to finish it. So, yes, I've been crying. Kind of argument with my dad. Because basically, so I was wrong about something that I knew I was right about, and it made me feel like no one ever believes me and everyone thinks I'm dumb, because I was also at Starbucks where the girl kept, instead of refunding me, kept charging my card over and over again, and I kept telling her she was charging my card, and she said, no, you don't know what you're talking about. Thank God the manager heard, and I didn't have to be a Karen, because the manager came over and was like, who was even younger than this teenage girl, and was like, no, I'm so sorry, ma'am. You are being charged over and over again. Yeah. Being old don't mean you're stupid. It actually means you're pretty smart. There are so many teenagers lately in these jobs that think you're completely wrong when they're the ones who have no clue. Not even what they sell in a store. Cannot tell you. There have been things that me and Dina wanted to buy, and no one could tell us where in the store. They said they know they sell it, but they don't know where in the store they sell it at. Are you new? Right? You're thinking in your head, are they new? And they've worked there for years. And they are a stock person when they're not ringing people up. I just don't understand. It literally said she was charging me. Literally could see the plus sign. And she told me I was wrong. It meant she was giving me the money back. I'm like, no, it says total due, not total refund, because their machine does say refund when there's being refund. It literally will say negative is coming, like it's coming off your card. So I'm oversensitive today. Very oversensitive, because that was like the third person to not believe what I was saying. Anyways, and this would be the moment I would have stopped and got me a brownie or something. This would be the moment that I would calm myself down and not have cried and not have gotten frustrated, because I would have just stuffed it with carbs, sugar. I would have stuffed it with sugar. But for the first time, I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like eating anything. Like, carnivores changed that, right? I just cried. Instead of trying to stuff it down, my emotions down with carbs, which I've done my whole life. It's just stuff my feelings and emotions down instead of just letting them out. Because when you let it out, hold on. Sorry, it's Alexa telling me it's time for my blood pressure pills, which my blood pressure has been really good compared to what it used to be. But I've always just stuffed my emotions with carbs, sugary carbs, right? So I think I have like 43 years of emotion all built up that was drowned in carbs and never escaped. It's kind of what I kind of got out of watching Melanie's Faith Before. I don't know, she changed it. It used to be Princess Ninja and Keto, now it's Faith Before or something. Maybe Fate Before Food. I don't know. I don't remember. But I kind of got the idea that on that level, she's the same as me, and the same as, well, if everything's gone to shit, then blah, 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 what's the point? Like, unless that's just the way I feel and I took it wrong and she doesn't really feel that way. But she's back on the bandwagon. But yeah. Let me go take my blood pressure pills before I forget. And there won't be dinner because I'm not eating. So this is the end of my video.